for certain players and certain guys that you trust. Who did you feel like kind of took the mantle there, and how did you feel like that resulted in a win?
Well, I think having a competitor like Dennis Schroeder, the way he, people, if those of us that are basketball fanatics and watch it in this in-season and off-season at all various levels, if anyone saw how he led his national team this summer, they would this performance tonight wouldn't surprise them at all. He did a great job of being a leader out there. A guy with probably the most miles out of anybody in this league. And he just, especially at halftime, he had a rough shooting first half, but he made the proper adjustments, picked it up defensively after twisting his ankle, and really led the entire group. And you saw Mo Bamba, him setting the tone with his presence in the paint, knocking down some threes, stretching the floor for us. William Gabriel coming off getting boards, Austin Reeves, Rui having some key moments down the stretch. Troy Brown, knocking down shots left and right. Max coming in ready to play, Vanderbilt ready to play, Bees ready to play. It's not just the stats. This guys just engaged and holding their end of the rope, and so we got a lot of that. It was a good team win against a really talented, young, aggressive Oklahoma City Thunder team. And even though they're down a couple of bodies, one being Shea, that's a tough team to deal with. They never stop coming at you. They never stop defending. They never stop running. And they have a lot of skill over there. So it wasn't going to be easy by any means ending the 3-game road trip in this building. But we found a way, and it worked out.
Darvin, of course, you don't want to play results, but you end up, sticking to the plan with AD, still find a way to get a win, back-to-back, all that. Is this now you're going to be home for a lot of March? Do you feel like even with LeBron's injury out, you guys can take some from this trip?
Yes, I think D'Lo and AD getting to see how the guys are competing. And, when they get back in the mix, they know it's a standard that's being set. And there's a level in which we got to play at in order to get done what we need to get done in terms of the overall big picture of playing in the postseason. But just got to take it day by day. And as long as we keep getting these type of contributions from our guys up and down the roster, I feel good about where we'll land.
A couple for you. First, Dennis with the ankle twist obviously played through it and had a great game, but any long-term concern for him on that?
Well, he'll get treatment tonight. He'll get reevaluated in the morning, and we'll go from there. He was able to finish the game, which is a great sign. But that again, once he gets his treatment, he wakes up in the morning and see how he feels. Tomorrow's a day off, but he'll definitely be with the medical team, and we'll go from there once we get an official prognosis.
And then last night, you guys had 26 turnovers and just a tough game. Guys frustrated with each other, but they were telling us in the locker room, various guys, we have a good working relationship. We feel like with this group, there's a lot of positive, constructive discussions. What do you think has changed about just how this team works out its internal issues from this new group at the trade deadline?
I just think you have a lot of young guys that's making their adjustments of being on this stage, and the passion of everyone, not just in the locker room, but everyone up and down the organization, everyone that's representing the Lakers, just passionate about us turning this thing around and becoming what we can become, and that the sky's the limit for that. But in the short term of understanding we all have to pull in the same direction, we got high character guys. Not that we didn't have that before, but right now these guys that we brought in are already bought in, and again, they're not afraid to have the communication and the conversations about how can we be a better basketball team? How can we be the best we can be in various scenarios on both sides of the ball? And I think people get caught up and you see people passionate going back and forth sometimes in our business, and you have to understand it's not personal. And when everyone is standing for the right principles and the right things, you're just trying to find a solution, not your way, not my way, not his way, but the best way of going about things. And I just think these guys came in knowing what the ups and downs that we've been going through all year, and they see in themselves a solution, you know, whether it's Vando or Bees or D'Lo or Davon coming from strong programs in Denver and various places. Mo Bamba, he just wanted to pitch in, being a young player, and just really continuing the process of establishing themselves. Like they see what we're fighting for and what we're trying to do, and they want to make sure they're not that guy, as people like to say, that ruins it all. And it's been pleasant to watch just the dialogue and all of the questions that's been asked.